Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Buzz Radio Show. I'm your host, Trace Sambera, along with
Taylor Samuel. Hello, everyone. How have you been?
Happy Friday to everybody.
Yes,
it's already
Friday,
12 o'clock.
Finally.
Yeah, I know, right?
We've made it.
We made it through the week. It's been a long week, I can say, but we finally made it. So I'm happy that that we're here, right? And then tomorrow's my son's event as well. So yeah. It's been a long time coming. I've been planning this for a couple of months now. But anyway, really quick, I want to talk about some of our friends, Patty and Mario, right? The Torres Team Realtors. They're doing something.
You need a house, you need to sell your house, buy a house, lease the house. Yes,
exactly. So if you do need a house, or if you're in the market to buy or sell, please do get in contact with them, the Patty and Mario Torres Team. You can go to their website, thetorresteamrealtors.com. And let them know that we sent you over. They're looking for people all the time. They're a really great couple, married couple. They've been in the industry for quite some time now. And they happen to get people in houses pretty quickly and some really nice homes as well here locally in the Spring and Woodlands area. So if you need a home, be sure to contact them. Also want to touch base, my friend Jerry over at the River Poker Club off of I-45 in Cypresswood. They are doing some awesome things over there. They've been open for about, I think, 2-3 months now. But they have these cash tournaments every day, Monday through Friday, from 6:30 on up in the afternoon, and then on the weekend starting at 3:30. So if you're an avid poker player or looking to learn how to play poker, just maybe want to be around some...
Yeah, so if you're not good at it like Trey, you can definitely learn.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Or myself, I need to learn as well.
Yeah, I'm going to have to talk to Jerry maybe about getting a roulette table. That I can play. Poker, not so much, but he's been playing poker for over 30-plus years, and so I think he wouldn't mind taking the time out to teach me a little bit. But definitely wanted to mention that. So remember, they're off of 45 in Cypresswood at the River Poker Club across the street from Spring High School. Also, I want to talk really quick about our friend, was it Michelle Garcia?
Yeah.
At the Gary Green, the Better Homes and
Homes
and Gardens, right?
Home Sales by Michelle.
HomeSalesByMichelle.com. She's also a realtor friend of ours as well. She's locally in the area, in the Spring Woodlands area, Conroe area. She's doing some awesome things as well. She has house showings all the time. You can actually find her on Facebook at
Michelle Garcia.
At Michelle Garcia or Gary Green Homes, and she'll be able to help you out there. But
now don't forget about CBD.
Oh, yes. I can't forget about her.
You need some relaxation. You need some time from your kids to be able to bear them.
Right?
If you have any pain or
anxiety,
yes, you should go on down to your CBD store.
Right off of FM 3083 in Conroe. They're doing some awesome things as well over there. They have edibles. They have infused water. I mean, there's so many different things. Yeah, there's so many different things. But,
let them know we sent you.
Yeah, exactly. They can really get you help if you're having problems or some type of issues that...
Or you just need to relax.
Yeah, or that too.
As a mother, you need to relax.
Yeah, but really quick, before we go to commercial break, I want to talk about some quick news. Of course, everybody knows about the ITC thing. Yesterday, there was a lift placed on Deer Park area where they were not allowed to be driving around, have their air conditioning running. They were recommending that everyone stay inside of their homes, and I believe that lift has been uplifted, right, has been taken away. So I guess y'all can drive around freely on the southeast part of Houston now, or near Deer Park area, which is pretty good. But I did see that National Guard had come into town just because they were doing a lot of air testing, things of that nature. So I'm not sure of all of the facts, but if you want more information, you can just go to a local news channel website and get some information from them. Last but not least, I want to talk about this Rayford Road closure that's going to happen over the weekend. It's actually starting tonight at 9 p.m. and it will go. That's
going to be so fun for people this weekend.
Yeah, and it's actually
a lot of traffic and detours.
It's the east side of 45 at Rayford, and it starts at about where the railroad crossing goes, the Pacific Railroad crossing. So if you're familiar with that area, there's a skating ring. I think there's a car wash. But it starts there, the closure, and it goes all the way, I think, to Legends Ranch.
Oh, wow.
So if you live in the Fox Run neighborhood or Legends Ranch, they have a detour that has been set up for y'all. So good luck. Just make sure you drive safe, because I believe the detour that they have set up is driving through a local community. And there are children, there are people that live in that area. And I know some people are kind of going to be aggravated with the traffic deal because it'll last all weekend. So y'all just make sure y'all drive safe and careful out there. Remember that you're driving through a community where there's children.
Safe.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Friday.
Yes, exactly, right. And we're going to talk about drinking safely whenever we come back. Whenever we come back after these commercials. Y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Hey, have you heard? First Street Tattoo and Art Studio is now open at their new business location at 19333 Highway 59 North, Suite 105 in Humble, Texas. This 8,346 square foot building is one of the largest of its kind, with 3 floors full of tattoo artists, an art studio with classes for people with creative talent who are wanting to express themselves by changing perspectives in the art tattoo industry. This location is family oriented and caters to all ages from adults to children. If you need some new ink or a new perspective on art, stop by at First Street Tattoo and Art Studio Monday through Thursday from 12 to close. On the weekend from 12 to 1 a.m.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey Boss Radio listeners, come check out Bartlett's Distillery, Montgomery County's own rum and whiskey distillery. Sample our silver, gold, dark, and spice rums, as well as our very own single malt whiskey. Learn about the art of craft distilling from people who are passionate about local craft spirits. We're located just south of Montgomery County Fairgrounds on FM 3083. The tasting room is open Fridays from 5 to 7 p.m. and Saturdays from 1 to 7 p.m. Find us on Facebook at bartlettsdistillery.com. Please drink responsibly.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
At the Dojo and Fit Club, we help our students to reach their fitness goals through training in the martial arts. We build confidence and leadership skills in our youth, and we encourage the development of respect, discipline, and character. Our goal is to create a community of people drawn together by the desire to train, weight loss, general fitness, tournament competition, or self-defense. This month, receive half off your first month of training with registration. Mention the promo code RADIO and receive half off registration. Call 832-934-4047 or email info@dojofitclub.com.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Springer Woodlands area? Well, look no further. The Patty and Mario Torres Team Realtors is the way to go. This great couple is the best team in town. If you need someone who knows the housing market and can get you the best deal, they have a unique sales system that can get you in a home today.
They can be contacted by phone at 832-969-8254 or 832-401-2959. Visit them online at www.pattyandmario.com. Remember, ask for patio.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hello, everyone. You ready for some drinking talk? Because it's Friday, right? It's
yes,
the weekend.
It is Friday.
We have here Van Bracken from Bartlett's Distillery.
How's it going, guys?
How you doing? Welcome, Van. We appreciate you being in.
All right, thanks. Great to be here.
Yeah. And so, tell us a little bit about Bartlett's, or tell our listeners and our viewers watching about Bartlett's Distillery and how you got started, or how the idea came about.
Well, Bartlett's Distillery kind of came out of an idea many years ago where I was working offshore out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, and I was a drilling supervisor on a deepwater drill ship. And I spent a lot of time hanging out with these guys on the rig. Mm-hmm. These good old boys from Louisiana and Mississippi and Alabama talking about having us still in the backyard making moonshine.
Yep.
And so I go back to my room at night watching moonshiners on TV, and I started thinking, hang on a second, man. I'm a licensed mechanical engineer, and I know how to cook and weld and brew beer and work on cars and all these things. And if these guys can do it, I know I can.
I know that's right.
So I started doing
even better.
So I started doing some research into it and started learning about the distilling industry.
Cool.
And when the oil price fell down and they closed the rig down and laid everybody off, I said, okay, now what? Let's look at this as a business. Mm-hmm. Houston's a great city. There's millions of people here. There's only a handful of distilleries. Mm-hmm. And craft spirits are now taking off where craft beer did 20 years ago.
Yep.
So we jumped into it and got our business license in 16 and got the property in 2017 and opened up last year in July of 2018.
Nice.
Awesome.
Away we go.
Yeah. You got those wheels rolling now, right? It's all downhill from here, right?
That's right.
Sky's the limit.
So tell us a little bit about the different types of liquors or rums that you carry, because you carry quite a different line.
So right now we have 6 different products.
Okay.
We have 2 whiskeys and 4 rums. One of our first one is a White Dog whiskey. It's an unaged whiskey. It actually is whiskey. It's not moonshine. It's made from 100% malted barley. We take that spirit and we age it in barrels for at least 6 months, and we get our single malt whiskey. It's 100% malted barley. It's a nice smooth whiskey. We have a limited supply of that because it's a lot more difficult to make. And then most of what we make is rum. And so we make a lot of rum. It's all made from panela, which is evaporated sugarcane juice. And that comes from Colombia. And it's different than most other rum because most rum is made with molasses. And the panela, since it's a lot closer to the original sugarcane, the way they make it, they'll take the cane, they'll squeeze the juice out of it, boil the water out down to a hot syrup, and then pour it out into wood forms and let it cool, grind it and put it in bags. So it's unrefined, unfiltered, unprocessed, sugar and raw on steroids. So as a result, we get a lot more of the fresh sugarcane flavors in our rum that you would get from a traditional rum. And so we use that as our base for our silver rum, which was great for cocktails, strawberry daiquiris, pina coladas, margaritas, our signature
Nice.
drink.
I do love pina coladas. So.
And then we age that in our oak barrels, and we get our gold rum. It's a little heartier of a flavor. It has the wood vanillas and stuff, and it makes for stronger drinks. And then we also take our silver rum and make our spiced rum, which is a combination of different flavors. We have vanilla and almond and cinnamon and allspice in there, and it's just a wonderful litany of flavors. It actually mixes really well with Dr. Pepper. So,
okay, cool.
That's gotta go
and then
in
finally
mind
we
with
have our dark rum, and this is what we have a limited quantity right now. This is our first test batch of this.
Okay.
And so dark rum, there's a lot more going on in terms of the chemistry that makes that than a regular gold rum, and so we're doing some experiments, and this is kind of our first little batch. And we'll have that for a very short period of time. So
now you mentioned.
So you gave me a bottle of that.
But you mentioned testing, right? I know there's a lot of testing, trial and error that goes through this. You mentioned a lot of different flavors. Who does all of the testing for you?
I do.
Oh, nice. Okay, because I was like, if
That's
you need
good
a guinea
on
pig,
yours.
I'll be that person.
I'm
Yeah,
quality
like, we can
control,
test for
chief
you.
bottle washer,
Oh, okay, cool.
landscaper, all that.
You wear a lot of hats.
I
Then
wear a lot of hats.
That's
yes, sir.
awesome, man. That's awesome. Now, how long does it take to actually say, okay, this is the final product. This is it right here. How long does it take you to go through the batches or the trial runs to figure out, okay, this is her?
Well, it takes, in terms of developing a recipe, it takes quite a while. It took several months to go through different yeast and different processes to come up with the right recipe. Once we have the recipe, then it's a matter of production. And to make a batch takes about 3 weeks altogether. It takes a day to put the initial fermentation together, 2 weeks for it to ferment, and then another week to go through the still a couple times and to do the final bottling. If we age it in oak barrels, then it takes several more months for that aging process to happen.
Okay.
So it's an ongoing process. It'll never end, right?
Right.
And then as you continue to make more products, I mean, it just kind of keep on spinning. Keep on churning.
Yes, sir. It is.
No, that's cool. I really like that. You got something really unique. But I have to ask, where are your products sold other than at your distillery? Do you have a wholesaler, distributor? Are they already in Houston? Where are they located?
So right now we have our silver rum in 5 spec stores here in Montgomery County.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
2 in Conroe, 2 in the Woodlands, one on Rayford Road, and the great big one downtown. And then we have our gold rum, silver rum, and spice rum, and all 11 total wines around Houston. And we're trying to get our gold rum and spice rum picked up at Specs, but it's difficult to get them to pick it up. And if y'all could help me out, is call the Specs downtown and say,
Like, we want this.
we want our Bartlett spiced rum.
You
in
hear that,
Specs."
people? You hear
gonna
that?
be good and
Bartlett's
smooth compared to
Bartlett's
other
Distillery is
rums.
getting ready to take over Houston at the Spec store, so y'all be on the lookout for them. They're doing something awesome, really, really cool.
Bartlett's Distillery.
Yeah, and they're located in Conroe. They're here at Craft Spirits
The
locally.
local Texas alcohol.
Now you do
Why not?
offer tasting tours, right? Or you have
Yes.
you have where people can come in during the week and kind of view the distillery and do the tour, right?
So our distillery is open on excuse me. Our tasting room is open Fridays from 5 to 7 p.m. like this evening.
Okay.
And then we do our tours on Saturdays from between 1 and 7 p.m. So
Okay.
the tours are like 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. In our tasting room, we'll do the tastings for free. We don't charge for actual tastings, but we do charge for the tours.
Okay.
And we do offer tour discounts for teachers, first responders, military, vets, and seniors. And we during that tour I go through the whole process of how we start off with our raw ingredients, how we build a fermentation, how the still works, and the whole distilling process, and then we go into the purpose of the barrels and how that works, and the bottling and everything. So it's an educational experience. I'm an engineer, so I'm real detailed in the presentation about how this thing works.
That's something that a lot of people don't get.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of good reviews. We got some good reviews on Yelp and TripAdvisor, and I try to make it as educational as possible to kind of give the public as far as what it looks like to make up all this stuff. It's not simple and straightforward. There's a lot to it.
So you're right. So we are paying for our worth right there. So if you want to start drinking early on Saturday, go on to their Bartlett Distillery.
Now, how much are the tours for your guests there at your location?
The tours are $10, and then we do a 20% discount for those with groups.
Yeah, I think I saw something on Facebook that says whenever they do a tour that they get to take home a bottle, or was that to purchase a bottle?
You can purchase bottles.
Purchase bottles, okay. Now,
Yes.
how big is your distillery? Because I know you said earlier before we came on air that you actually have a daytime job, right?
Yes, I do.
And so there must be some employees there distilling throughout the day?
No, it's just me. So,
wow, so you do everything.
Yes, I do everything. So
Wow.
in the evenings I'll go out there and I'll work, and also work on the weekends.
Okay.
So
All right.
this
Well,
is-
we need to get this name out there, Bartlett's Distillery, y'all. Y'all be sure to go see them. Well, what's the
one-man
address?
show.
What's the address there at your distillery?
We're located at 1303 Beach Airport Road.
Okay.
Just inside the loop on FM 3083 in Conroe.
Now, what is a good contact number, or I guess a website where people can contact you if they want to purchase some of your different types of whiskey or rums?
Okay, so our number is 936-873-8000. That's the main number. And you can find us on Facebook and on the web at bartlettsdistillery.com.
Now, you do have some different events coming up that you'd like to speak about, correct?
Yes, we're going to be at the Taste Fest on June 7th at the Lone Star Expo and Convention Center
Nice.
in Conroe. And this is part of the Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce.
Okay. Now, are you doing anything other than that?
I don't have anything else planned right now.
Okay, so I think I mentioned to you earlier that we're doing this Texas Crawfish Festival, right?
Yes, we're looking into that.
Yeah. So we definitely need to get you out there. There's going to be a ton of people. I know you said that there are a lot of rules and regulations. Could you quickly go into detail about that? I mean, just briefly talk about, what's the difference between somebody coming to your actual location, your place of business, and then them being a commentator or a guest. I would say guest or visitor to a festival. What is the difference between you being able to actually give them a taste of your liquors, or them coming and just purchasing from?
Okay, so under our license, we're allowed to sell mixed beverages, sell whole bottles, distill spirits, and distribute stuff at our distillery. For me to distribute products outside that, for someone who holds a liquor license, I actually have to purchase it from them. They would purchase it then from Specs or H&S or their local distributor. So I can't bring spirits to some other event to hand out.
Okay.
So that actually has to go through their local distributor for their event.
Okay.
And the way I would work that is I would sponsor that event, and those funds would then be used to purchase the spirits.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Now, I want to hear one of the craziest stories that's happened for Bartlett's Distillery since it's been up and running. Maybe a guest, or maybe whenever you're putting product together, because I know things happen, right? Freak accidents happen. People like to drink, so that's why we tell everybody, please drink responsibly. But tell us, if you have some crazy story that's happened there.
Well, probably the most interesting thing is that we get the full range of people that come into Bartlett's Distillery. I mean, the full spectrum from millennials to people in their 70s. We get people from all different walks of life. We have people bringing their babies in, people bringing their dogs in. It's just, and that's the thrilling part is the such a wide variety of people
that
that
walk
come
through
in.
my door.
Everybody comes in, and the best part about it is that everyone comes in with a smile on their face.
There you go.
And if I've done my job, they leave with a bigger smile on their face.
Yeah, and
And
that's how you get the returning customers,
That's
though, right?
right.
And the next thing you know, the word has caught wildfire, especially in Conroe. I mean, everything's kind of booming out there right now.
Right, and there's a number of craft products out there right now. We have 3 breweries: B52, Southern Star, and Copperhead Brewery.
Yep.
And actually, we're working with Copperhead Brewery on making our single malt whiskey. They're brewing a batch for us now that we're going to distill into our single malt whiskey.
Nice.
Here next week.
Cool.
And then we also have a winery up there, Blue Epiphany Winery. Fantastic Texas, French-inspired Texas wines, great guys up there, and I've gotten to know these other craft products. They will people will often go from one place to the next. I've had customers Uber from our place to Blue Epiphany to Southern Star to Copperhead.
Wow.
They'll go whack from one to the other.
Just like test everything.
That's
and
cool.
And I'm like,
Sounds
where are you
like
going
a
next? I don't know. We
stomach
just came
ache.
from Blue Epiphany. I said, well, next you need to go to Copperhead. And so we're all referring each other to each other. And
Oh,
it's
nice.
That's really good.
Great, yeah, great community.
That's the way. That's the best way to do it. That way everybody's involved. You know, everybody's kind of on the same page and working with each other for everyone to grow in the community.
Yeah.
Yes,
which is
absolutely.
great.
So where did the name Bartlett's come from?
Bartlett is my father's mother's family name,
Okay.
and
I like
my
the name
grandmother
of it. It's
was
very catchy.
my grandmother. Well, Bartlett's to me sounds a little better than what Bracken does, but and she was a teetotaler, so she's probably rolling over a grave right now. But when I talked to my Aunt Marilee Bartlett up in East Texas last week, she said that that her father would probably approve because he had his Lonnie Bartlett had his bottle of whiskey all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He kept it hidden,
Yeah.
and he kept it in March.
Now there's a Bartlett's whiskey, so that's even
There
better.
you go. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Well, we appreciate it again for you coming out, Van. If you would, just one more time, give the contact information where people
Yes.
can reach you and your location of your business. That way, after air, if they're interested in maybe going down to the distillery today or tomorrow for a
to
tour,
drink.
they
Start
can
early.
they can speak to you personally, or if maybe y'all like to be a distributor, if you know someone at Specs downtown that where we
Or if
can
you're a
get these
local
rums in
bar
there.
that you want to get them in there,
Yeah.
definitely give them a call.
Same.
Bartlett's Distillery.
Yes. So if you would, just give that information out quickly so we can head on over to a commercial.
Okay, so Bartlett's Distillery, 1303 Beach Airport Road, Conroe, Texas, 77301. Our number is 936-873-8000, and you can find us on the web at bartlettsdistillery.com or on Facebook.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Again,
Thank you for coming out.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes. Thank you for coming. Again, that's Van Bracken at Bartlett's Distillery. Y'all don't go nowhere. Stay tuned after these messages. Hey, have you heard? First Street Tattoo and Art Studio is now open at their new business location at 19333 Highway 59 North, Suite 105 in Humble, Texas. This 8,346 square foot building is one of the largest of its kind, with 3 floors full of tattoo artists, an art studio with classes for people with creative talent who are wanting to express themselves by changing perspectives in the art tattoo industry. This location is family oriented and caters to all ages from adults to children. If you need some new ink or a new perspective on art, stop by at First Street Tattoo and Art Studio Monday through Thursday from 12 to close. On the weekend from 12 to 1 a.m.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey Boss Radio listeners, come check out Bartlett's Distillery, Montgomery County's own rum and whiskey distillery. Sample our silver, gold, dark, and spice rums, as well as our very own single malt whiskey. Learn about the art of craft distilling from people who are passionate about local craft spirits. We're located just south of Montgomery County Fairgrounds on FM 3083. The tasting room is open Fridays from 5 to 7 p.m. and Saturdays from 1 to 7 p.m. Find us on Facebook at bartlettsdistillery.com. Please drink responsibly.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
At the Dojo and Fit Club, we help our students to reach their fitness goals through training in the martial arts. We build confidence and leadership skills in our youth, and we encourage the development of respect, discipline, and character. Our goal is to create a community of people drawn together by the desire to train, weight loss, general fitness, tournament competition, or self-defense. This month, receive half off your first month of training with registration. Mention the promo code RADIO and receive half off registration. Call 832-934-4047 or email info@dojofitclub.com.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Springer Woodlands area? Well, look no further. The Patty and Mario Torres Team Realtors is the way to go. This great couple is the best team in town. If you need someone who knows the housing market and can get you the best deal, they have a unique sales system that can get you in a home today.
They can be contacted by phone at 832-969-8254 or 832-401-2959. Visit them online at www.pattyandmario.com. Remember, ask for patio.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. all in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Hello.
I'm Trey.
Happy Friday.
Taylor
Samuel.
Yes, ma'am. We're almost through. We're halfway through the show almost. We got about another 30 minutes. And really quick, I wanted to talk about something that's going on in O-Town Spring coming up within the next week or so. It's another Sip and Shop event, which will...
March 30th.
Yeah, which is March 30th. And
1 to 6 p.m.
It's going to be benefiting Be an Angel organization, where they are taking proceeds from the event, I believe, and helping children that have cancer. So if they have, or maybe even helping with equipment for children that have disabilities. So if you're out in O-Town Spring on March 30th in between 1 and 6 p.m. Be sure to stop at the tasting room, the wine tasting room in O-Town Spring. All of the, I guess, the businesses that are off of Main Street who are participating, they have actually given and donated gift cards for the giveaways, gift certificates again. And the first one I have here that I'd like to speak about is from the O-Town Spring Tasting Room. It is a $40 gift certificate for anyone who would like to be a part of the event. So if this is something that you're interested in, please do share, like, comment on here. Maybe we can do a grand prize like we did with the Southern Star Brewery wristbands. Also, I was given a $15 gift card from Pierce & Bell, which is at home. I believe they sell home furnishing items, along with a $50 gift certificate from PTL Gallery, which I think is a gallery for kids. So if y'all are interested in that, please be sure to like, comment, or share. That way we can get this stuff sent out to you. We're always giving out giveaways, gift certificates. So if you are a daily listener, or if you're tuning in on our live stream, be sure to contact us. We don't mind giving free stuff out. We get stuff all the time. So
we love to help promote.
Yeah, and help your, promote your event, promote your business, things of that nature. But really quickly, I'd like to bring in Miss Lauren Todd from the Dojo Fit Club.
Hi, how are y'all?
We're good. We're
How
good.
Are you doing?
Welcome.
Good.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, awesome. So I need to ask, Dojo Fit Club. When I think of a fit club, I think of maybe a boxing gym. What exactly is done at the Dojo Fit Club?
What can a customer expect when they come in?
So we mainly focus on training in Korean karate.
Okay.
That's our main focus. That's the dojo part, and then the Fit Club part is our kickboxing class, which is a little kickboxing program that we have for adults who are maybe less interested in the traditional go for belt ranks, earn rank, and then promotion, and then tournament competition. So that's sort of the Fit Club part. And then the dojo, of course, you get all of that.
Cool. Now, you offer different types of classes, because what I saw with in the email that you sent over to me, you had on there kids classes. So it's not only for adults. You offer classes for children as well.
That's correct. I really like to teach kids. Okay. That's really
it's
my
something that
area.
they can always learn.
Exactly.
Now,
so I take ages from 4.5 all the way up to, I think the oldest student I've ever trained was in their 60s.
Oh wow! Okay, so
okay.
It's a wide range of ages.
Basically,
okay.
almost.
Now, how long has the Dojo Fit Club been around?
So in Texas, the Dojo Fit Club was established in 2016. But personally, I've been teaching for the past 10 years.
Okay. And now you don't just have locations in Texas; you have locations in another state as well, correct?
Well, I belong to an organization. Yes,
that's
correct. The United States Karate Alliance that has schools all over the United States. We have schools, a lot of schools in Louisiana, schools here in Texas, but even out into California, Indiana, Arizona, New Mexico.
Yeah. Now, the classes that you offer for your guests or your clients that you are teaching, you don't just offer this Dojo Fit Club kickboxing. You do weight loss, fitness. There's a lot of different things that you offer.
Right. And then, as far as, weight loss and fitness, you get out, you get the cardio. Martial arts is a great cardio workout anytime. Just moving and you'll just it'll happen.
Now, are y'all open 7 days a week, or what are the business hours?
No, we share space. We work with the Casey Hall Event Center
Okay.
on FM 1488.
Okay.
So we are open 2 days a week on Monday and Wednesday nights.
Now, what time do the classes start?
So we start off with our little ones at 4:30, and then we're divided by rank after that. So from 5:15 to 6, we have our beginning rank. So anybody who's interested in starting to train,
Okay.
then we'll have all of our advanced students from 6 to 6:45, and then after that from 7 to 7:45.
Sounds like you're very busy.
On Monday and
Very busy.
Wednesdays,
There's a lot of people
I'm
coming in
very
and out of
busy.
there.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
That's cool. Now, let's say, because I have a 5-year-old daughter, right? I know she probably. We watch a lot of action movies. We watch a lot of Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers. I also have a 3-year-old son. If they were to get into the class and they continue to go on year after year, what can they expect? Because I think you also said that there are competitions.
That's correct.
That are tournaments even that
Yes.
that y'all have some of the children's classes or some of the adults that get into these competitions, right?
That's correct. Anybody who trains can compete with the United States Karate Alliance. We're actually unique in the way that we don't actually restrict. So a lot of organizations, you have to belong to their organizational school to compete in their tournaments.
Okay.
But with the USKA, any martial arts anywhere can train or can compete if they want to. So at our school, we do focus a lot on our tournament competition. It's very highly encouraged, although not required for belt rank. So if tournament's not your thing, and it's fine, not everybody likes the tournaments, you can still do the belt rank promotions, earn your black belt and things like that. You'll learn self-defense.
Awesome.
I love how there's like a variety of everything.
Yes, yeah. So martial arts is a lot bigger than a lot of people assume that it is. It's more than just, punch them in the face.
It's defense and everything.
No, so when I think martial arts, I think of like Mr. Miyagi or like
Right.
Bruce Lee. There's the yin and the
on,
yang.
wax off.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly. You have to. It's more of a mental state thing, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Whenever and a psychological thing as well. Whenever people get into these bad, situations and how to react to them quickly, but a way where everyone will be safe without hurting the person.
It helps teach you patience, responsibility.
Exactly.
Is it discipline? All of that
Discipline,
stuff.
and then also when you get into fighting, especially in competitions, you always have to remember that it's not always your day. So don't go pick a fight if you don't go pick a
Only
fight.
use it
It's
when
not always your
necessary,
day.
when needed.
Exactly.
Cool. So, and you said you're located in the Conroe area at the KC Hall, correct?
Yes, we're on 1488, fairly close to 45.
Now, do you offer any classes anywhere else? Because I think we had mentioned something about you having a tournament in Houston this weekend or next weekend.
It's next weekend.
Next weekend, okay.
And that is the USKA National Tournament.
Okay.
It's one of our big qualifiers.
Awesome.
For the year.
Okay.
And that's going to be at the Houston Marriott West Chase. If you like more information on that, you would call the tournament promoter, and her number is 505-681-3152, or you can reach out to her by email at uskaratealliance@gmail.com. So all black belts, regardless of age, are welcome to come to this tournament. Any ranks below black belts would have to qualify. You can qualify by being in the top 20 in a USKA tournaments, or you could be qualified if you're ranked with the WKF, the WUKO, AAU organizations, NASCA, something like that.
So that means you can't qualify.
Thanks a lot,
So
Taylor.
you will not be in that.
So I saw on the flyer that we just posted, it says a national championship
That's
tournament.
correct.
How many people roughly are at these types of tournaments?
Competitor wise, anywhere
Are we talking
from
like in the high hundreds or like thousands?
not thousands.
Okay.
I'd say somewhere around
Hundreds.
200s,
200 or 300?
200 or 300
Wow.
competitors.
And
Still a
everybody's
lot
just fighting.
right there.
Right.
It's a
And
long day.
It is a long day, but you got to remember that's 200 or more people from ages 5 all
So
the way
they have like
up to-
multiple going on at one
Exactly.
time.
Yes. So in tournaments, you're never going to have a 4-year-old competing against an adult.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, I mean, like
Yeah.
there's like multiple there's multiple fights going on.
For different age
Yes.
groups.
Exactly.
Different
Yes.
age
Different age groups, and they're divided by age and rank. So you're not gonna be, I'm 1 month of training fighting somebody who's 2 years of training.
Now, how long? Now you're saying that right now, 1 month to 2 years. How long does it necessarily take to have maybe a young student who's a teenager who would like to compete in one of these tournaments? How long does it take to get to
a black
that
belt?
Yeah, to get to a black belt, or maybe
qualify?
Yeah, to be able to qualify.
Sure. So there are two kind of questions in there. The first is you can start competing as soon as you start training, because you always compete against somebody who's where you are as well.
Helps with your training too.
Exactly, and helps with your training. It always helps to actually put it into actions, to go and actually try it out, because it's just words unless you try.
Yeah.
And then the answer to your other question, how long to a black belt, it really depends on the student. You know, it's getting a black belt or committing yourself to a black belt is a many year process. It took me 5 years, and I started in my very early 20s when I was in college. And I trained 5 days a week.
Oh wow! Okay.
Sometimes
so
multiple times
dedicated.
a day.
5 years, 5 days a week.
I when I joined the Louisiana Tech karate team, I sort of jumped in head first, and I started teaching there and training, and I was actually the president of the karate club there for when I was there, undergraduate and through my master's degree.
Now, are you the only one that takes care of the classes and instructs them or teaches them?
Yes. At my school here in the Woodlands area, it's just me. Solopreneur.
Wow, that's cool.
Wow.
I like that.
Yep.
And so anything that, if anybody's thinking about maybe putting their children into these dojo fit clubs or these karate classes,
need some structure,
the tournaments, exactly. Maybe you want them to learn exactly what Taylor's saying. She's taking the words right out of my mouth as I'm talking. But responsibility, discipline,
that's what I could use
training.
when I was a kid. So.
You want them to be in health. It's you think about your children's health. You want them to be active rather than sitting on the couch playing video games all day, right?
Yeah, if sports aren't their thing, this is another form of sports for them to
exactly. Or maybe you're looking to start working out or do some cardio, like Lauren said. She has all the she has all the different options for you there, laid out for you. It's just a matter of you getting in contact with her. Where's someone or where's a website that someone can get in contact with you?
So you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. We're at Dojo Fit Club Texas.
Okay.
You can give me a call or shoot me a text. I answer texts all day, every day. 832-934 4047.
Awesome.
Or if you want to shoot me an email, I'm info@dojofitclub.com.
Okay. Now, I need to ask really quick because, with you being a Dojo Fit Club, I'm sure you see some pretty crazy stuff sometimes.
Here comes the question. What's the craziest story?
Yeah. So what is one of the craziest things that you've seen happen during the competition? Because you have, I see the UFC fight matches on pay-per-view. Dudes are kicking each other, the leg breaks, and it's kind of bloody. I know karate isn't like that.
That sounds so scary.
But I'm sure dojo people and the trainers or the people who are training to be good go through things like that, right?
Right.
So what is, and you've been teaching for 10 years now?
10 years.
What is the craziest things that you have seen?
Well, sort of to address what you were saying about, legs breaking and things like that. Yeah. In tournament competition, it is very structured. So there are rules to that. So that actually doesn't happen very often.
Okay.
Just because you want your competitors to come back to your tournament. If they have a broken bone, it's a little hard.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've seen a pretty wide variety of crazy things that go on.
What's one that stands out the most to you, like your biggest memory of it all?
The biggest memory, I guess, I'd have to brag on my brother a little bit.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
I always my brother and I actually got our black belts together.
Cool. Okay.
And 1 year we were at this tournament, and actually our world tournament. We also compete in international as well.
Okay.
And so everybody was all hyped up about this big heavyweight fight because my brother's a heavyweight guy, and it was going to be him and this other guy, and everybody was talking about it the whole weekend and looking forward to it. It's going to be such a good clash, and a clash of the titans kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so, I always get nervous whenever I watch my brother, more so than when I fight, but when I watch my brother fight. And in this fight, my brother swept the board, won 5-0 in about 45 seconds, and surprised everybody.
Wow! Awesome, awesome. That's cool.
And I was really proud, and it's one of my favorite memories.
Now, how long does a karate match usually last?
Competition karate matches are limited to 2 minutes or first to 5 points.
Okay, and they have to, the opponent, whoever's winning, has to lay his opponent down, or the challenger, right? They have to lay him down and kind of maybe act as if they're going to hit them, or it's like a flag picked up.
How do you win?
How do they win?
Yeah, how do they get the points?
Okay, so in the USK we are striking. We're not grappling, so we don't typically go to the ground. Although you can take someone to the ground. You don't get a point for a takedown. You get a point for your follow-up.
Okay.
But you get 1 point for any technique that lands to a legal target area. So we wear these helmets. Any hits to the helmets, anywhere in the torso is allowed. You can't hit in the legs, and you don't get points for hitting in the arms. If you
have to wear gloves?
Yes, we wear gloves, and we also wear feet. Foam,
I see
foam on our feet.
Helmets and gloves.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Mouthpiece. You don't want teeth flying out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you come back to work on Monday with no teeth. That'd be bad.
Well, I've been to work a few times with a black eye. So.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Wow. She's like, oh, there she goes again fighting. That's cool though. Those are some really cool stories. I love what you're doing over at the Dojo Fit Club. Again, if you would just give out your contact information, maybe your cell phone number.
Sure.
That way, if somebody is interested in maybe joining one of your classes or putting their kids into a class, they can contact you.
Sure. So our number is 832-934-4047, and you can call or text me on that number. My email address is info, that's INFO, at dojofitclub.com. You can also find us on Facebook at Dojo Fit Club Texas and Instagram as well.
Okay, awesome. Well, I appreciate it again. Thank you, Lauren, for coming out.
you.
I had a great time talking about. I'm kind of like hype. It's Friday.
I need to go.
Fight Club, right?
Yeah, exactly, right. But no, I really appreciate you coming out. I'm super excited for you and what the future holds for you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Really quick though, before we go to a commercial, I think there was a donation GoFundMe thing that you had set up.
Yes,
correct?
that's correct. So I have 3 students competing in the tournament next weekend, and they are raising funds to compete. I have a 10-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 14-year-old.
Okay.
And we have a GoFundMe account. It's GoFundMe.com/karate tournament expenses.
Cool.
And so they have those dashes between karate tournament and expenses. So GoFundMe.com, karate tournament expenses, to help out our local students, get them to this national tournament. They've worked really hard, competing in tournaments, training in class.
That's really nice. Yeah.
And it would be a huge help for them if you could give them some support.
Yeah. So people, if you heard that, Lauren, she's looking for some donations. Stop letting money burn pockets or holes in your pockets, right? Let's help these kids out. Let's get them to this national tournament next weekend. Again, you can reach her at thedojofitclub.com or at 832-934-4047. She's available all day, every day. Just be respectful of the time whenever you reach her. You can reach her on Facebook.
Don't be texting her at 3 a.m.
Yeah, like hey, I need one of those boxing classes
right now.
But definitely thank you again for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
And we look forward to having you back on.
Oh yes.
So stay tuned because we have some announcements for after these messages.
Yes, stay tuned. Hey, have you heard? First Street Tattoo and Art Studio is now open at their new business location at 19333 Highway 59 North, Suite 105 in Humble, Texas. This 8,346 square foot building is one of the largest of its kind, with 3 floors full of tattoo artists, an art studio with classes for people with creative talent who are wanting to express themselves by changing perspectives in the art tattoo industry. This location is family oriented and caters to all ages from adults to children. If you need some new ink or new perspective on art, stop by at First Street Tattoo and Art Studio Monday through Thursday from 12 to close. On the weekend from 12 to 1 a.m.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey Boss Radio listeners, come check out Bartlett's Distillery, Montgomery County's own rum and whiskey distillery. Sample our silver, gold, dark, and spice rums, as well as our very own single malt whiskey. Learn about the art of craft distilling from people who are passionate about local craft spirits. We're located just south of Montgomery County Fairgrounds on FM 3083. The tasting room is open Fridays from 5 to 7 p.m. and Saturdays from 1 to 7 p.m. Find us on Facebook at bartlettsdistillery.com. Please drink responsibly.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
At the Dojo and Fit Club, we help our students to reach their fitness goals through training in the martial arts. We build confidence and leadership skills in our youth, and we encourage the development of respect, discipline, and character. Our goal is to create a community of people drawn together by the desire to train, weight loss, general fitness, tournament competition, or self-defense. This month, receive half off your first month of training with registration. Mention the promo code RADIO and receive half off registration. Call 832-934-4047 or email info@dojofitclub.com.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Springer Woodlands area? Well, look no further. The Patty and Mario Torres Team Realtors is the way to go. This great couple is the best team in town. If you need someone who knows the housing market and can get you the best deal, they have a unique sales system that can get you in a home today.
They can be contacted by phone at 832-969-8254 or 832-401-2959. Visit them online at www.pattyandmario.com. Remember, ask for Patio.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
All right, everyone, we've talked about some news, some fighting, some drinking. So now let's get down to some events because we're all about the community here.
Yes, that's awesome. Some music events, right?
Yeah. Well, tonight we actually have the Southern Star Brewery. They're going to be playing Holden Hollywood, and Awaken the Giant are going to be playing an acoustic set there. So congratulations to the 6 winners that already won the wristbands for the VIP brewery passes.
Yes, congratulations to y'all. We had one person, I think, that wasn't able to make it because she was going to be sick. But Taylor will have the wristbands there at Southern Star tonight.
You can meet me there.
So you can message her on Facebook.
Taylor Munnerlin on Facebook.
Yeah, or KNLY 91.1 FM, the Boss radio station. Let us know that you're there, and I'll make sure that Taylor finds you because she'll be the only one there tonight.
I'll definitely be there.
But
come out and see me in Conroe at Southern Star Brewery.
We do have some other events though coming up.
Tonight there's also the Glade Art Foundation. They're having an art and fashion show.
Yes, that is correct. So Cache Mendez, who puts on our show throughout the week, she's actually hosting the show tonight. Over with Dragos Tapu at the Glade Arts Foundation. They have a lot of different, I guess you could say, models, people that are going to be walking the catwalk and strutting their stuff. I think they have put together about 11 different, they've put together a couples models deal with people from the Woodlands area locally.
Oh, wow.
So there will be married couples. I believe
really cool.
Dragos will be involved in that and some other people that are very well known in the Woodlands area. So congratulations to that, Cache. I hope it goes well for you. But we do have some other stuff coming up, right?
Yeah, starting tomorrow. Orion's event. My son, we're doing the cerebral palsy awareness ride starting at Dave & Buster's on I-10 and Silver. We're going to ride around the 610 loop in Houston and end at Raven Tower, which is at 310 North Street, right next door to the White Oak Music Hall. I'll have live bands. Actually, my friend Larry Lozano and La Raza Connection, they'll be there, as well as Goodnight Co-Pilot will be there. My friend Sean Sanchez, Tacos in Low Places will be there. Yes.
I'm going to have a lot of stuff. It's going to be really cool. So
come out and see us.
If you're a part of the biker community, yes, y'all come out and have some fun, have some drinks with us.
Auctions.
Yeah, we'll have a live raffle auction, a live auction. There's going to be T-shirts, jewelry sold. I have vendors there. So it's going to be the whole nine. We'll have
fun.
2 food trucks. So if you're in the Houston area or don't have nothing to do tomorrow from 12 to 6, y'all make sure to stop on by and come have some fun with us or some cold brews.
And also tomorrow.
Yeah. Also,
if you're in the Woodlands area.
Yeah, they are having the
what is 11th annual margarita taste off.
Yes.
So you can go sip, sample, and vote. You do have to pay for that one. I think it's $75.
$75 for general admission. That's correct.
Yeah, and that one, but it's for the Candle Lighters Family Cancer Alliance Group.
Yes, so all proceeds, I believe, will go from there. I think Don Julio is one of the sponsors. They also have about 15 different Mexican, Spanish restaurants will be there, and they will all be competing for the best margarita. I can't make it tomorrow because I'm going to be at my son's event, but that would be something to really think about going if you don't have any plans yet.
And if you can't make it out to downtown Houston to Orion's event.
Yeah. Some other stuff some other stuff that we'd like to talk about is the Rock and Roll Spring Series.
Yeah, Rock and Roll here in Hughes Landing. They actually Thursdays they have events where they have live bands out to play music.
Which is starting
that's good for families.
Yeah, starting March 28th from 7 to 9. They're going to begin that. So every Thursday they'll have band, whether it be rock, pop, country music, a little bit of Latin. They're going to be putting that together from here on out. And we also have March 30th, the second annual tribute to the Woodlands Music Festival, right?
Yes, we do. So it's going to be in the Town Green Park from 12 to 11 p.m.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if y'all aren't doing anything March 30th, make sure to do that. Also, we have a lot of events.
I know,
sorry.
Right? We just wanted to load y'all up. So we also same day, March 30th, we have the Sip and Shop. If you want to mention that one more time,
yes,
since we're in events.
Yes, so the Sip and Shop event is taking place in Old Town Spring, March 30th. It's for Be an Angel organization, and it's going to be from 1 to 6. I've already gotten some free gift certificates given to us that we can give out, so we will be definitely giving some more stuff out next week. I think more shops who are going to be involved in that event are going to give some more gift certificates, so y'all be sure to tune in next week. That way y'all can possibly win one of these gift certificates. Also, we have
the Crawfish Festival that's coming up.
The Crawfish Festival as well.
Festival in Old Town Springs.
Yeah, my buddy Paul Emmer, he's always hooking us up with stuff from Old Town Spring. He's given us 50 complimentary tickets to the Old Town Spring Crawfish Festival.
It's a lot. 50.
Yeah, 50 is a lot. I'm thinking maybe what we'll do, because I don't think it'd be a good idea to just give one. We should maybe give 25 pair away. So like if you win, then you get 2 tickets, right?
Yeah.
That way it'll be easier for us. We only have about 1 month to give all the tickets away. So between now and then, I think that'll be plenty of time.
So there'll be 25 winners.
Yeah, and that's a lot of winners. We've also been talking about maybe having a booth set up there at the Crawfish Festival, hopefully, crossing our fingers. So
come out and see us there.
Yeah, we'll be giving some freebies out, maybe koozies, shirts, stickers.
There's going to be crawfish. There's going to be beer.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff. So
yeah, it's going to get crazy.
Yeah,
definitely a family event, though. Definitely a family event.
Yeah, so bring the kids out, bring the family out, and enjoy some good crawfish with a good drink.
So if you're interested in getting those tickets, though, you can go ahead and contact us just so we can get you in the lead for it.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you want to, next week I think is whenever we'll start giving them out. You can start commenting, sharing our posts, liking our posts.
So any of our posts that have the mention in it,
maybe tag some friends.
Draw you all in.
We also have our Instagram page as well at KNOY 91.1 FM. If you are an active user on Instagram, we are posting stuff all of the time. You can comment on one of the photos there that we have posted. Maybe do a tagging on Instagram, something like, "Hey, I want a Crawfish Festival ticket."
Tag some friends, let them all see about it.
Yeah, so there's a ton of stuff going on, and we're going to continue to bring up more events. We're going to continue to give away free gift certificates.
So if you're businesses or your like bands or anything like that, and you want to get your name out there, just give us a call, give us a contact. We're glad to help everyone in our community.
Yes, you can reach Taylor on her email by
knoy.taylor@gmail.com.
Or you can contact me, knoy.tre@gmail.com. I'm available. We're both available all the time.
Fast response.
We love getting different businesses on. Like today, we had the Dojo Fit Club with Lauren Todd and Mr. Bracken from the Bartlett's Distillery. It doesn't matter what type of business you have. We wouldn't mind helping you to advertise. And it's very economically priced, right? We're not super expensive to be on air. A lot of people ask, they think because we're on a radio station that it's, we charge an arm and a leg, which we don't. So don't get scared. Feel free to give us a call at any time. We're very, like she said, very responsive. But
we love to help out everyone. So.
Yeah, exactly. We like to help out everybody, and that's what it is. It's about bringing the communities together, helping. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, but we like to scratch a little longer because of our platform that we have. We're a radio station. But I think, do we have any more other events? Because I know we went through all of
we
the
don't have any more events, but if they do want to, if you're a listener on the radio station, you want to see how crazy we get by watching us, you can go on to radiotheboss.com, watch us live. We're on Facebook, watch us live.
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch. You can download the app on TuneIn. Yes. We have an app on Roku, I believe. We are still in the last testing phases for iPhone users, where you can download our app. If you can't hear the signal, if you're on South part of Houston or something, way on the other side of the city, you can download our app and listen to TuneIn daily, or on Facebook. But for sure, if you're an Android user, you want to go download the app, KNLY 91.1 The Boss Radio, and tune in to us. We live stream on our app as well. You can send comments, you can comment on our live feed through Facebook if you're watching. There's a lot of different avenues that we have where we are able to connect with our people, right?
Yeah.
And so if that's you, if you have your business and you want to be a part of that, feel free to contact us. Like I said, we'll put you on air and get you some advertising and marketing going, right? But I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I feel like I'm kind of leaving something out.
We can go on to next week, some of our visitors for next week.
Yeah, so we
Black House Cigars.
Yeah, we can talk about some Black House Cigars. Our buddy Bradley Morrow, we had a crazy night over there a couple of weeks ago, and I don't want to go into details, but
unforgettable night. It was amazing. Thank you, Trey, for that one.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime.
Never forget.
Anytime.
Neither will Bradley.
Yeah, no,
he'll never forget.
I left my mark on that place. Let's just say, right? But Bradley will be here. We'll have a representative from Chewy's, which is a local Mexican restaurant here in the Woodlands.
It's gonna be yummy talk right there. And then we also have someone from Civility Experts who's going to talk about some stuff too.
Yes, and are we still putting on the Bronze Buns Tanning Salon?
Not Monday.
Not Monday. Okay. All right. Well, we'll have a full week next week. We're still working out some guests and trying to get them booked in. But definitely, like I said, if you want to be on air, contact us. My cell phone number is 337-438-8274. And you can text me, call me, you can email me or Taylor at any time.
Yeah,
call the radio station.
It's kny.taylor@gmail.com.
Another thing I want to mention too, really quick before we go off air. So we had a tech here last week. His name was Felipe. He was an audio engineer tech, and he installed some software where we could take live calls during our show. So if you are watching, if you're one of the daily viewers that tunes in, whether it be through Facebook or on the website, radiotheboss.com, we are wanting to start taking live calls, right? We can have people for these giveaways. If you are watching right now.
If you want to call 281-292-7911.
Or 281-465-8901.
Call us now. Call us on Monday. Give us a call. Be like, hey, I want to get some tickets to that crawfish festival.
Yeah.
Or the gift cards.
Or the gift cards for the Sip and Shop event. If you want to do phone requests, we can take that. Maybe start putting, if you're an artist or a musician and want to start maybe putting your songs in the rotation, that could definitely be something that we talk about with the general manager and the audio technician here at the studio, Ivan.
The phone number again, 281-292-7911.
Yes.
Or 281-465-8901.
I think maybe we should start a band. That way the radio could play our own music. Right?
Yeah, music during it.
Yeah. No, so I was actually listening to a morning show I'm not going to say the radio station I was listening to, but they were talking about getting kids, like the School of Rock, right? They have one out of Kingwood, and I think we might be bringing them on as well pretty soon.
Okay.
And then there's some other big events that we're bringing on, or other programs that we're bringing on, like the sports show. We're putting together an innovation show. I'm sure y'all watch the Cachet show along with E.O. Crane on Saturdays. He has his show. But we're doing a lot of different things here at the radio station.
And we'd love for you to be a part of that with us.
Yes, and we are continuously growing. I think within the next 6 months, it'll grow tremendously. and it's going to catch wildfire. People slowly but surely are starting to know what the radio station is, where we're located.
KNLY 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Yeah, and it's Friday, so I'm not going to hold y'all too long, but I think it's time for maybe a good,
we will
cold,
see y'all
strong
on Monday.
drink. Yeah.
We'll see you on Monday. We're going to go get our Friday weekend started on.
Yeah, y'all have a safe weekend.
Have a good day.
And we'll
have
see
a good
y'all Monday.
weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the